Hello everyone and welcome to another video with the Battles Boys. Tonight it will be myself and TV for a showcase review, but not the typical showcase review that you may have seen, not something that Inferno 5 has done previously. We're not going to rank them based on art or anything like that today, but we're going to rank them based on their costs. So TV and I will be looking at obviously the art, how iconic certain characters are, as well as the playability, and we're going to estimate what they will be costing. Now, TV and I will kind of discuss where we rank them based on price at release, as well as price at towards the end of the set. We're going to try to meet in the middle. How are you, TV?
I'm keen for this. This is an exciting time to get into showcases.
Yeah,
Start of a new set.
I am keen to. We have been discussing doing this video for about a week now. We finally found some time to sit down and do it. I will be I will be plugging in the art of the showcase so you guys can see in big in this video, and TV will be able to see them on his end, so we'll all see them nice and big, and that's how we like it. I'd like to point out that we are experienced showcase. What we call ourselves?
Degenerates.
Degenerates. We have acquired our fair share of showcases, either by pulling them, trades, buying. So we are relatively well, how would you say, aware or knowledgeable around the price of showcases, just because we buy so much and we look at prices a lot, and whether it's week 1 or week 16 of a showcase being out, we kind of understand how the prices evolve. So yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing that we are where we are now, but it is what it is.
I happen to have a suitcase full of showcases beside me, carry-on luggage. Our bona fides to discuss this particular topic are definitely well established. If you go look at our collection video, and you get to see the level of degeneracy.
Absolutely. So no, I'm excited.
So
should we kick in?
Yeah, kick it on.
First, I have Jabba. If you want to look, they're ranked in a different order on the.
I'm already going to start with the fact that you're not going in order.
No, actually, you know what? I can. I'll just change what I have here. I can actually.
I think Palp.
It's perfect.
Yeah, cool.
Look, we'll go.
Please do. So Palp's first.
All right, we have Chancellor Palpatine. I think it's a great one to start off with. I think we're starting really high.
I think we are.
Before we start, these the prices we're going to talk about are in Australian dollars. I'd like to clarify for our for overseas listeners.
I'd also like to look at, and I think obviously we're going to have to talk about where is this going to be where we think they settle. I think personally, that's probably the best way to do it.
I think so.
Week 1 prices we know are ridiculous.
Yes.
And I mean the comparison, I think, to just give the audience that we were talking about the other day, Mother Towson. Week 1, we were seeing Mother Towson sell for $450.
Yep.
She's currently a $260 showcase.
Yep. Australian
dollars. So we're talking a $200 drop.
Like a 100% increase or decrease, whichever way you look at it. Yeah.
A lot of them do that, and a lot of them fall further. At least I think Towson obviously held a lot of value. She's super playable. Won at the Galactics. Still continues to win things. He's probably one of the better leaders from Legends of the Force. But still, to drop in that much value, I think is crazy. Which shows what week 1 FOMO looks like for a lot of people.
I think in saying that, I think they drop, but rightfully so. I think the prices that people ask week 1 are a little bit high, but it is what it is. It's FOMO. It's people wanting to get their hands on their favorite leader as early as possible. They don't want to miss out on it. I get that, but I think yes, the prices where the showcases settle are probably more what I would buy at.
And one thing before we get into the last thing is the addition for the last couple of sets of Carbonite packs has meant that showcases are cracking more frequently.
Absolutely.
Compared to the first 3 sets where it was only regular boxes. So when you compare some showcases from previous sets, they're harder to get, which is why they hold more value.
How expensive is still Yoda, Anakin, Obi-Wan?
Crazy.
Still high.
Still holding on. Especially that Obi-Wan shows you iconic character.
Not playable.
Not super playable.
Still in the 250, 300. Yeah, absolutely.
It's wild.
So, Palp,
All right,
where do you have this bad boy?
put my boy right to the top.
You
I think he's either in 250 or 200 to 250 to 249. He's in the top two levels
let
for
me
me.
see. I will say, let's talk about. So obviously, there's gonna be, like we said, playability and art, as well as how iconic characters are. Iconic, he's probably like he's as close of a 10 as it gets, right?
Of all the bad guys, right?
Yes,
Like he's the bad
he's
guy.
up there. He's another 10. The art I think looks good. We've spoke about this, TV and I, and Clint as well. Like his face is a little bit janky. It's a little pervy,
It's a little
a
pervy,
little
I think.
pervy.
Ugh.
It's right there.
But
But again,
that
who are we to
that
judge?
chorus, that Coruscant background
That
in his desk
sunset or
chair.
sunrise, but I assume
Oh,
sunset. Is this facing east or west on Coruscant? Don't
oh,
know.
someone in the
Someone will
comments will say
know.
something.
Someone will know. Actually, Palpatine's office is facing west. But great. The coloring is good. I think the reflection on his seat is good. The robe looks nice.
Yeah,
I think it's a good showcase. And playability, I think he's gonna be very playable.
yeah. I think so.
So where is he
Um,
gonna settle? I think I'm with you there. Like it could be 250 plus, to be honest. Like,
and talking on playability, like we can only speculate right now about how
of
impactful
course,
plot is going to be, but we've been testing things out, and
it's
plot is
good,
strong.
and especially with him, it's
And
ultra good.
and with him, like I mean, we've talked with Scotty about it, and he's done a bit of testing with Palp already. He's quite enjoying it. He's saying that most flip turns, you're not playing less than 3 plot cards with
That's
this guy.
massive.
And that's a huge turn. So obviously, 7 deploy leader, he's coming out a bit later. If the meta does go the aggro way, which we've
Mm-hmm.
kind of been speculating it will, maybe he doesn't
Maybe.
kind of break out as much. But rotation's coming, and I
I
think he's
think
going to hold value.
I think he'll take a while before he drops below 250. I think he might.
I think so.
I think I'm gonna leave him here for now.
I
I
think it's safe to go here. If he's not going to go far below 250 if he
Yeah.
goes below 250. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think we'll leave him for
No.
now. He might settle into 230, something like a Jabba from JTL, which I believe is around there. Probably like Vader. Think about Vader from JTL. I think Vader from
Vader from
JTL is
JTL.
210. Very
Yep.
playable,
Super
iconic,
playable.
decent looking showcase. Not as good as this, in my opinion,
No, I don't
but
think. I mean,
same
yeah,
ballpark, right?
yeah, it feels like a lot of these previous showcases. We always used to talk about like how dynamic and sort of action packed the
Mm,
showcases look. With the JTL ones, most of them are in
yeah,
cockpits, so they're kind of just sitting there.
yeah.
He's just sitting here, but you're right.
But
Like
that's
that
him.
landscape, that's him all the
He
time.
doesn't do
Like
anything.
Vader fights
You know
and
what I mean?
he
He chokes
goes on
people
lightsaber
out. It's just,
battles.
just cool stuff.
This
Yeah,
this dude's lightning, and he's just sitting behind, controlling the galaxy.
yeah,
It's sick.
yeah. It's cool.
I think this is a good spot for him.
Next up, we have Jabba the Hutt. Mm,
All right, hang on. There's been a lot of argument about this guy. I am not convinced that he is as good as some of the Moodies in the chat think they are.
I thought you were
I
going with the art way. Interesting.
so
Okay.
Artway, I'm actually coloring. I think it's great. I think it is a really good piece of art. Playability, I'm not super sold on.
Yeah.
He is and is not iconic,
Right. Agreed.
and that I think is what's going to hit this showcase. Like I'm not sure how much the previous Jabba showcase was. He had very little
Let me
playability
have a look. Go ahead.
because
I'm gonna have a look.
he came out on 7. He was a 212, I think. He could
It
capture
could
something, or another
other
unit could
units could
capture something.
capture.
Like
Right. Yep.
yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
super
like
playable.
no, and like a very late deploy leader for very low impact, flip turn. This guy comes out on 5. He's a 2-8. That's not awful, but I
He's
still
old Jabba is currently at 177.
177.
August. Let me see if I can see.
Okay, that's
But
interesting.
see, funny, like yeah, week one he was at 4, and then it's
Oh,
like he was 4, and then obviously consistent drop. But like for a while, yeah, he was around that 330 mark, which I think. But again, Carbonites weren't a thing back then. So I think it's hard to gauge.
That's it.
There was we were
I
2 sets in. The pool was smaller. Like so hard to
yeah.
compare.
I think this guy goes in the 150 to 199 mark.
Okay, I was gonna put him underneath. Um,
Okay.
so we're talking about the art. I know you like the art, which is where we kind of. I like the art. I don't love the coloring. To me,
Do you think it's too bright?
to blend. Like there's not
Okay,
enough
yeah, okay, yep.
contrast. Like he kind of
Yes.
blends with his background, and that's what makes me like.
Mm,
It's really nice. I
okay.
wish there was a bit of a darker background, maybe, so that hot would shine. Because I like the drawing. The art is phenomenal. I think it's really good. But and then you have his
Yeah.
random servant at the back. Like it's not even it's not Salacious Crumb. It's not like
Well, because it's young Jabba in A New Hope when he goes to
yeah.
find Han, because it's the Millennium
True, true,
Falcon that
true,
he's
true.
under. So
Yes, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair
that's
enough.
why he's a little bit more dynamic. He's not as slow and retired like he is in Return of
Maybe
the
having
Jedi.
like Han or Jabba at the back, like something like that, like an interaction like this, more iconic would be better. Here, I'm like,
Yeah.
man, it's look. I think the forefront is really good. The back, I'm a bit.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's dull.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it feels like it reminds me a little bit of Boba from set one. It was too. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
too
it's true.
bright.
Yeah,
I think he just blends
yeah.
entirely. There's no contrast on it.
What would I pay for
Okay.
this guy? Like,
I think you're right.
I think it's
I think
stuck
I'm
in the
overdoing it. Yeah, I
130
think
maybe.
you're right.
Again, I think it depends on playability. Playability, if he ends up being good, you will see him in the
Yeah.
160, 170. I think he's not as iconic as the others, and I think that's gonna hurt him.
Yep.
I think we're good there.
Yep.
Lovely.
Lama Su.
Lama Su next. All right. I think it's in the yellow, man. 52.99.
No, I don't think he's that low. I think he like if we say that Jabba is like the 145, I think he's probably the 110, 120. It's not a
You
bad
think?
ability. He's a late deploy
Yes, you're
for a
right. The
very
ability
rough
is
body.
okay.
I think Lamasu is going to be quite good in limited
Not
this
super
set.
iconic. That's the problem. Like
That is
who wants
also
to
a
buy a
problem.
Lama Su? Like apart from
Yeah,
Scott.
but Nala Say's still getting over $100.
Yeah.
And again, no carbonites,
Maybe you're
so
right.
not
Yes.
as thing. But I do think he's over 100.
All right. Let's settle on 110. Let me see if I can put Nasa. Yeah, Nasa is still up to 140. I do think the Nasa showcase. I don't know if it looks better. This actually looks
See,
pretty good. This
the
looks.
Nala Say showcase is the art, the color. Oh, it is.
Yes, it's nice.
It is good.
Lower than
This is.
Jabba, I
I don't
think.
think. Yes, definitely, definitely.
I think it's there. I think the playability is not there. He's okay. I think. Yeah, I think it's going to
We might
depend.
see something post rotation. I think limited that he's going to be a good leader, but I mean you don't want showcases for limited because
Leia Organa,
it is what
man.
it is.
Look, I.
This is tough.
This is tough.
I don't think she's very playable.
I don't think so, but I think the art and how iconic she is might keep her up. I think
Yeah,
she's
but
above
it's
Lamasu.
it's it's. I think probably above Lama Su is safe.
Like if you think like what a
It's
Padme was worth, around that
yeah.
maybe,
I
like a
think though
120 mark maybe.
it's sequels layer, so it's not.
Yes, but the art is nice. I think the art is
It
okay.
I think for a heroic card in blue, like I think it's really nice coloring.
Like,
Like I actually quite like, and we haven't seen it in person,
hmm
so I'm kind of hoping that
the
the
petals
streamer
maybe.
things.
Like yeah,
Oh yeah, well that's what they are, petals. I'm hoping they're foil, and
that would be
that would
nice.
be wonderful.
Similar to that
Like
prestige foil we're talking about with the raindrops and stuff like that. Like something like that would be very very good.
yes, if
Um,
that happens, it's gonna look
like
magical.
right there, maybe 120. I don't think she'll drop
Yeah,
much more than that. Maybe she will. Maybe her lack of playability will hurt her. Um,
it's tough balancing like in between like Jabba because like I think he's got more playability,
way more playability.
but he's less iconic. So yeah, I think that's probably
I
safe.
think it's probably there.
Next,
Satine.
Satine.
All right, that's an interesting case right here. That's an interesting case.
What are your thoughts on the art before we go
So
forward?
I like it. I actually like it because I like
Okay.
the coloring. The style is good. Now it's hard for me to ask her to do much more than drinking a glass of wine because she really doesn't do much. That's her thing, right? She fucks Obi-Wan and
She's got
she just keeps the peace on Mandalore. She doesn't do much.
yeah. Yeah, she is that figurehead Mandalorian leader. She's not the warrior like
Mm.
Bo-Katan and things like that. Here's where I don't think we differ because in terms of the art, I do and don't like the art. I love the colors.
Yes,
I think they are
stunning.
stunning and it's going
Agreed.
to look great in person. I wish that she was sitting on the throne
Agreed.
rather than at the
Why is
table.
she
And I
having a
think
turkey leg?
why are we eating dinner? Like, there are so many moments in Clone Wars where she is on the throne of Mandalore. She's in that great hall.
Like we
Like,
such easy
oh,
comparison. Look at Palpatine that we just ranked. Same thing on the throne of Mandalore. You just gain $50. Here
100%.
you're like.
100%.
So what I would say that I like it's
And she's iconic. I think
she's
she's an iconic character for the people.
relatively, yeah,
If you like the Clone Wars, and a lot of
mm,
people, a lot of Star Wars fans do, like, I
absolutely.
think she's got an iconic nature about her. She's a popular Clone Wars character, I think.
To
I
me,
really liked her.
this card, something as simple as the color of the text box, is very pleasing. Like this dark lavender is very nice. Like if you look
Yes.
at all the others, they're all gray.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
this
I thought that
is
was a really nice
it's a very
difference.
nice touch, and I really like that. Now, yeah, here's my thing. It's the dinner with the beer and the turkey legs. Maybe if she was having a conversation with another, like if we had Obi-Wan in there, maybe like
Yeah.
something.
I feel like
Playability,
it's tough to bring those kinds of characters in there
yeah,
though, because it might draw too much away from
yeah.
a especially when they're a more minor character than say Obi-Wan. I think you were right. She would have gained $50 at least if she was sitting on the throne. I think that's the difference.
What?
I think she's going in yellow.
Yeah. What's tough with her is that her main scenes are all about conversations. They're iconic conversations, and so if she's sitting
Yeah.
here by herself, it's not her character, right? It's her
Yeah.
making, like talking, like to the people of Mandalore. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, something with the
Mm.
city behind her, but like just not this blue blob. I think she'll be. He's there somewhere, man. Like
I think she
it'll
is.
be
I think
60. She'll settle for 60 or 70. Like she's not in playability. She's not there.
no,
Not there yet.
she's not.
Someone might crack her, but for now, she's not here. But some interesting direction with the art. Just yeah. Next, Yularen.
This one?
Colonel Yularen.
Now, look.
Um, he's
I don't like
definitely
making sweeping statements. This might be my favorite showcase of the set.
okay. I'm kind of with you. The more I look at it, the more I look at
Right?
it, the
That
the artist who drew this is phenomenal because the face is unbelievable, like top tier stuff
and how much of a gripe? I feel like it's been a really consistent gripe through this
with the
game. We
faces.
have like with faces on some of these artists, and it sucks because I feel like a lot of these artists they can't be bad at drawing faces all
It's a
the
style.
time,
It's
but
a
some
style.
of them
Oh, so
just
whoever
seem
drew
really
Luke, I'm sorry, Luke from JTL. But moving on.
Yep, we won't dwell. But like you see so many iconic characters in helmets. When they're in helmets, they look
Yes.
sick.
Hmm.
But like this one is the first one. I don't like. He is stern. He like the contrast between that white background and the top and the bottom of black.
Yes. But even he has a white uniform, but there's still good contrast because the shadows are really well done.
The shadows in the
It looks like a
uniform,
painted
like
mini.
it does. It does.
So I'll tell you what, he's definitely orange. Is he red? I don't know. But he's
So here's the thing. I was matched into Carabast against Loopy from Late Night
yeah,
Gaming. He was playing Yularen Double Green, which he has been saying
he's
it's a
really
good
good.
deck. I was playing my CAD deck. I was just trying out some new things. He smoked me. Like, and it's a control deck, so he should smoke me
Yeah.
most of the time. but he did, and we played a couple of games. He beat me both times. I was chatting with him the other day about it, um, and he's really keen on this deck. So I'm wondering the playability. I think red.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree with you. I think uh
I think he's there.
I think he'll sell. I think he will sell around the 180, but I think he'll be plus 200 for a long time. I
Yeah,
think he'll be.
and
I think
and
he'll be
if
210, 220 for a while, and then maybe settled around the 180. But I think for today, I think we can put him there
and if someone cracks like a top tier competitive deck with him, he will hold
because it's
value.
a yeah,
And
man,
I don't
it's sick. It's sick looking.
and I don't think the like we've seen a similar ability in the Sparkle layer, which had like
Yes,
that
yes,
action
yes.
economy
Of
kind of
course.
thing. It didn't really break out. Like most of the time, if you're playing, green red heroic, you wanted to play Sabine. Sabine was just better because you got ECL.
We
It wasn't
play
necessarily
her
that Sabine was
early. Yeah.
better. Like it was just that ECL was better, and ECL still is better. Like if um, Leia was red, like I feel like Leia ECL would have
Yeah.
probably been the one to overtake Sabine in terms of aggro. Potentially, I don't know. Not
But
an aggro
I,
player,
I I
but
love this card. It's one of my favorite for a set. Definitely one that I will keep my eye on if I pull will most likely not sell unless TV hasn't had one yet, and I'll just
sort
move
something
to
out.
it. Yeah,
But also a 5 cost 4/6 is
it's
pretty
always
good.
nice. It's always nice.
Pretty good.
I have Dryden next.
He's another one I think's going to be high.
I think
I
play. I
don't
think
love the art.
playability is gonna carry him a lot.
Yeah,
The art is okay. It's just he's not super iconic. Like he's just in solo.
it just reminds me of Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And that's a comedy show. I don't think that
Mm.
Dryden Voss, the head of, well,
The Crime Syndicate or
almost
whatever he
head of
is. Yeah.
the
Dawn.
Crimson Dawn, should look like someone from a comedy show. Uh, I really like
I
the character,
can't
like Paul
remember
Bettany.
what's behind him. That statue thing. I can't remember what that is.
That was like his art gallery upon
Yeah.
his on his
On
on
this
his
ship.
ship. I think it's got good playability.
I agree.
I think it
Red?
does sit above the 200. I think it's above the
Think
200. I
so.
don't think it's above your Laren though.
Well, yeah. Look, we'll put him right there. I think he's not super iconic, and he doesn't look as good as Yularen.
No,
That's the reality.
no, I don't think so.
So I think we'll put him right here. All right, but super playable. Next, I have Bale Organa.
This one has also been in a bit of contention, hasn't he?
Man, that one hurts me a little bit. I'm torn. So iconic, 6 out of 10, you'd say.
It is. Yeah, I think so.
I think 6 out of 10 is fair. We don't hate him, but
No, and he spans across a couple of like
yeah,
he's in the last
he's in a
movie. I
bunch
don't
of
think he's
stuff.
in. Yeah, he's in
He's in
Rebels.
spin-offs, stuff like that. Like he comes in all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
He probably makes like Bad Batch appearance, stuff like that. I don't remember, but like Clone Wars,
yeah,
he's in a bunch of stuff. Um, so that's cool. He's okay. Um, playability very uncertain. Okay, depending on who you ask, it's either it's the best leader in the set or it's unplayable. I haven't met too
yeah,
many people in the middle. I kind of sit in the middle, to be honest, just because I've seen him pull off stuff that are pretty hard to stop. Just sometimes I've just stomped it with no chance of them doing anything. So I don't really know where it sits. The
yeah.
art, I'm torn. There is some good things. So the orange and the gray look really good. Don't get me wrong, that looks nice. I like the gray text boxes that go with his robe and his outfit. I think that's a nice kind of addition. That looks really good. The face looks okay. The art looks okay. You have Padme and Anakin behind him, which are iconic. That's cool. I just don't know. First of all,
No, no, it's not.
it's not
It's Captain Antilles,
true. That's what. Yeah, 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 yeah.
and like that could well be Padme, but I don't think it is.
It
I'm
does
not
look like a
sure.
Padme outfit.
Like it does, and yeah, but I'm not sure who that is. But it's Captain Antilles
That's
who's
what
the
it is. Yeah.
captain of the ship that
Hmm.
Leia like. So it's kind of it feels like that moment in Revenge of the Revenge of the Sith. Oh my god, how have I blanked on the names of the fucking Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith? Um, you know where the Jedi Temple's just been sort of taken
Mm,
down by the
yeah, and he
clones.
comes in to save.
He comes in, he flies off to his ship, and then he starts walking to his main ship, and he's like talking to these guys like this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like he's walking with that in that scene he's walking with purpose. He's quite
Yeah.
powerful. He's exuding that kind of command. I don't think in this they've captured that. He just looks like he's kind of strutting, and
It looks like he's going
that's
to
not
a
the same
meeting,
thing.
not to all.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't feel the same. So I don't know. I'm not coloring. I kind of like. I like the fade back to the foreground, to the background,
So
sort of
I like and I
those
don't. I'm a
characters.
bit because he makes the secondary characters look really like super secondary. Like it's this to
Mm.
me feels a bit similar to what we're discussing with Jabba, except here there is contrast. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
okay,
It's a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
odd. I don't know. I think he's in the uh it's in the
He's a
like
tough one because I
is
feel like
here.
he could go red if the people who say he is super playable and is super cracked,
I don't think
if
so.
that's true.
I think even if
But
he's super playable, I think he'll be here, man. Like
you reckon
he's not Yularen type of good looking, like the showcase.
if he goes and wins a whole bunch of shit though and becomes a breakaway, like he will
Yeah, but
hold more
that's the
value than
same
that.
for like what if Leia goes away and wins the fucking sectors? She'll be in the 200s as well.
Absolutely,
So that's a
sure, absolutely. But yeah, yeah, I know. But he's just one of those things. I think he's boom or bust. Like he'll either go crazy, or I actually think he could be in the tier with Lamasu and that.
we can leave him
I
here, I
don't.
guess. You want to leave him here?
Yeah,
Like 160, 170? I
yeah,
personally don't
yeah.
see
Go with
myself
that.
paying 170 for Bail Organa. I just don't.
Nah, probably
I
not.
think he'll be more in the 130. I think.
Yep.
We'll see. It's not really near on there.
All right. Next one. Mon Mothma.
The Moth. We've had many discussions about Mon Mothma.
We got
Um,
to start with the background.
yeah, that's one of the big points that we're talking about. Since I mentioned it to TV, he can't unsee it. And one of my big gripe with the card is that the Senate is empty. Right. I know. I think I was having this conversation on stream the other day, and somebody said, "Oh, I think it's in episode whatever when most of the Senate has departed." Uh, but I think it's a missed opportunity to represent like what the Senate really is, which is like a bunch of random dudes from a bunch of planets just going at it, never agreeing, and just having all these little different aliens or humans and stuff like that in there, just adding life. And I think that could have been done without taking away from Mon Mothma, because here it looks like when you play some video games sometimes and they just don't add a lot of PNGs, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's what it feels like. I'm like,
Yep,
did that just
yep.
not finish development?
And it's a like it looks like it's trying to capture the moment from Andor where Genevieve O'Reilly is giving that iconic speech, and
Mm.
like I still think about that. Like Andor is a perfect series.
Yes.
It is perfect. It is perfect storytelling, perfect portrayal, perfect. There's nothing I really have to complain about it except for the first episode. I couldn't get through it the first time. It was just dense and I didn't enjoy
Yeah.
it. I had to push through it. As soon as you
Yeah.
do, it's amazing.
Yep.
It looks like it tries to capture that, and because of the empty Senate, and look, I don't like the face that much.
Yep.
I think the face to me looks a little bit. It just doesn't like you could
But
have
you love the
captured
robe,
Genevieve
you said.
O'Reilly. I do. I think the robe, the epaulets, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the rope. I think they are stunningly detailed. I think it's great. When we see, like we we saw Qui-Gon and we saw Darth Maul last set kind of more take on their live action portrayal
Yeah.
art. Like it looks like Liam Neeson, it looks like the dude
Yes.
who plays Darth Maul. They could have done that for Mon Mothma, and I would have said that is one of the best.
Yeah.
But they didn't. I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
And I think
But
playability is not there. I think it's 60.
no, I th- I think she's going to be really good in sealed as well. Like in limited, she's going to be really good. Lots of officials this set. You can play a lot of different
Do you think she's
aspects
above
with
the
her.
100?
I think she'll sit above I think she'll be a low 100. I think she'll be
Put her there. She might be
around the same as
102.
Lama Su.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I think
I
Lama
don't think
Su's
she'll go under
better.
100.
I don't know.
Under 100, like you got to think of the things that are under 100, and they are unplayable, just
No,
hot messes.
to me, like
Even JTL Luke is still above 100.
yeah, I guess. You're right. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Because I think like if I compare her to what Nala says, because they have very similar ability, Nala says sits above the 100, so you're probably right.
Yeah. Yep. That too. Yep.
D-Dog. Dedra.
Put it straight on the top. Put it straight to the top. We don't even need to. No, there's no argument that you could say that would convince me that she doesn't belong in purple.
You're right here. 250
She's gonna.
plus.
She will remain at that for sure. I think it's a great piece of art. The contrast on her. She's in that interrogation room. She's gonna make somebody talk. Playability is there.
She'd make TV talk.
I've been playing her in blue. I would spill the beans. She is cool.
I think she's cool. I think she's going to stay plus 250 for a while. I think she'll be in the 300, 280.
Yeah.
Like I think she'll start super high. She'll probably start like at the 5.
I think she'll be the highest. She'll be the highest for the set for a little while. And if she does break out and win some major events,
so
she's going to hold really well. A 4-cost leader that's a 2/5. She's got draw mechanics, so most of the time it's very rare that when I've been playing her that I have less cards in my hand than my opponent. So she's usually hitting for 4. Even when you play her in a control style, she's still doing good shit. Like she's versatile.
I think she's going to hold there for a while.
Enough said. Yep. She's there.
Governor Price.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I just don't like a 4/6 on 6.
Yeah.
And if you are going to be a 4/6 on 6, you better have a banging ability like Han 1.
Yeah, but she doesn't, right? She's a bit awkward. I've played a bit of her. I'm trying her out for Patreon video. She's okay. She's all hit or all miss in the games that I've played. So she's not very iconic, right? She's only in Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
She's Thrawn's kind of second.
And she can never succeed. She never succeeds in Rebels.
Never. She sucks.
She never kind of wins.
No, she's the loser on Lothal. Which I believe Scotty was asking me what the pyramid things are at the back. I think it's something on Lothal. I think.
Yeah, they're like mountainy kind of things. In Lothal. Look, I think she's going to be quite decent in limited. I don't think she's going to break out into Premier.
I don't think she sits above 100. I really don't.
I'd be I wouldn't pay more than 100.
I think you know what she reminds me of? Probably like Grand Inquisitor from last set. But better art.
It is better art, yes.
But in terms of playability, it's like it's a villain. We're like, it's not.
I think he came down to like $75.
He's awful though. He really is awful. He's probably less now. More or less than Satine, do you think? I think less.
I think less is fine.
I think she might be in the 75, in the 80s. I think just because there's other stuff in that set that are gonna pull more of the budget. I think she's gonna end up there.
Yep.
More playable than Grand Inquisitor though. I will say that.
Yep.
Next we have another big contender, Cassian Andor, which I believe our colleague Inferno5 has ranked number 1 in terms of art. And I would be inclined to potentially agree. I think he's up there in some of the best art. So this is in Rogue One when he.
It's from Rogue One, the Data Spire.
In the Data Vault.
The Data Vault.
Look, man. It's definitely red.
It's definitely
I'm
red.
wondering if it's not purple
I I don't think he will hit purple.
because of
Well, no,
playability.
he will stay over purple to begin with. They
I
all
think so.
probably will. But I think he will settle to the high reds. I think he probably look. It's not that I don't think he's playable
Yep.
because we've seen a lot more now, and I've watched you play a lot more. We've talked about it a little bit more. I think the issue is going to be he's going to have a skill gap. He's not going to be a pick up and play leader. You are going to have to know the nuance of the game and learn to maximize it. Because, like, if you don't have initiative and you flip him and you die to a daring raid, you're fucked up supremely. You shouldn't ever do that, but it
Okay.
might happen.
Here's my argument for that. Do you think he's more or less iconic than Revan? Probably as iconic.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
Probably as iconic because Endor
I think
fans are
yeah. Look, the issue
present.
is if you don't get the Andor TV series, my immediate answer is no. He's
Agreed,
not.
but I didn't play KOTOR. For me, Revan is like I
Yeah,
don't care
no,
about
I
Revan.
agree. I see
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
he's more playable
Look,
than Revan, and Revan sits at three 320 right now.
so the issue with the iconic comparison with Revan and KOTOR have been around for a very long time,
Agreed.
so it does have a very big fan base. Andor still does have a big fan base, but I don't necessarily think that you love Cassian Andor because of the Andor show, and you don't love the Andor show because of Cassian Andor in it. Like
Yeah,
he's not like as much as he's the named character. I I like the next leader, the next showcase character more than Cassian in Andor.
yeah,
So it's tough. I think Red is safe because I do think he's going to have playability. I do, like his leader ability, where when you
yeah.
attack, deal damage to base and you can't hit their
I
units,
think he's gonna be
fucking
more than
frustrating.
Yularen, man.
Oh, I disagree, but I'm happy to let you leave it there, and we'll when we
And
come back to this at
the
the end of
art
the
is really
set,
good.
we'll see.
Like I
The
don't
art is
think he'll
cool.
be near there. I think he'll be close by 20 bucks either way.
He's probably the most dynamic in this
Iconic
set.
scene, super dynamic, and we talk about contrast
Like
a lot, you and I,
it's
because obviously
action,
we
yeah,
paint minis, so we like bit of contrast, bit of OSL. Like it looks good.
yeah,
Iconic
it
scene.
does.
Yeah, I'm interested. Like I don't know. Like Kylo Ren from last set is still around the 300 plus as well. Like is he more or less iconic than it? Or like it's hard. Like yeah,
Yep.
but I think he will definitely stay above the 250 mark for a while. I think if you're planning on,
Yep.
would it be similar to Cassian? Not Cassian, Kanan, in terms of how much people like this character.
No, I think people like Kanan a lot
Yeah,
more than Cassian.
people love Kanan.
They
All
do.
right, you said you like the next one better.
I like a character better.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're a madman.
The showcase is garbage.
Okay, this is just,
And I'm sorry, and I don't like using that charged language. Like
whatever.
an artist made this, and I want to appreciate artists. Like the issue that I have is that there are so many iconic Andor scenes. I'm gonna get angry about this, and we're all just gonna listen to my rant on the internet because I'm allowed now.
That's
Um,
we are white male with a mic. We can do whatever.
like seriously, we can like
Yeah.
this is our setup now. To do that to Luthen Rail, to do that to the Skarsgård himself, like is a travesty. He looks like he's delivering stand-up comedy in a New York comedy club with that brick wall behind him. That's just not okay. And I know the scene that it's from, and it's one of the first scenes you see him in, and I get that, but like, come on. No. Put him in the yeah, okay, you already did it. I'm glad. Less than
Yeah,
$50.
I'm looking at
He
some
will be this
scenes here
scene's.
from Luton Rail, man. Um, there are some good ones. This is not the one. Like you and I were
That
saying, I
that
think
monologue he
something
gives to that dude.
in the elevator. Yeah, but I was
Oh,
saying I think something in his antique shop would have been good because there's some iconic piece of arts. I think that would have belonged there. But
yep.
playability, not sure. I just think it's a bland showcase. It looks like a random dude. It looks like a PNG. That's
Yep.
to me. That's what it is. So I think he'll be sub 50. He'll be the Rose of this set.
He like that. I'm look. I had to look up because I couldn't remember the exact quote, and I would never figure myself if I did it wrong. But it's like, I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. That is iconic as fuck. He delivers that with such
They should
emotion
have a
and
little text
passion.
bubble.
I know. I'm literally after this. I'm gonna go out to the TV. I'm going to put that scene on, and I'm just gonna watch him deliver that. I'm gonna
And
put it
then,
on
and then
my
you'll
iPad,
be
but I
ready
probably
for
want to
some
watch it on the
Battlefield.
big
Be like,
TV.
oh, let's go.
Straight on for Battlefield. Let's go. I'm pumped. Let's go take B off those motherfuckers. Like, let's do it.
For
But like,
sunrise I'll
yeah.
never see.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
feel like they did him dirty because he's not uniconic because of
No,
that.
he's a cool
Like,
character. He's got some cool scene. You're right.
he's a good character. His playability, I don't know that it's there, but the art, look, I think he's going to be the Rio of this set. I think he's going to be less than $50.
Speaking of lack of playability, next we have Slymore,
So,
which is a bit more, I think, a bit harder to rank because playability, and I believe you agree with me here, isn't there.
so I've had my mind changed a little bit.
Okay.
Again, I was in the late night gaming Discord the other day with Loopy, and he was running Slymore Green.
Okay.
I can't remember if he was on Data Vault, and it was doing some stuff.
Kind of similar to what Akbar would do, right? I assume.
So it was, but it went wide.
Of course, yeah.
So many games were over before turn 5. He was playing things like Partagast, which we were talking about earlier. Just creating a bunch of the spy tokens, getting the major Partagaz, which is when another friendly official unit attacks, this unit gets +2/+2 for this phase. Most of the and he starts as a 0/6.
It's hard to kill.
There were so many times that I saw Loopy just hitting with that Partagaz for 8, 10,
Wow.
and 12, and I'm just like, whoa.
So you
Like,
think it's there?
So I think there's something there. I don't think it's not like I still don't look at it as changing like our tier list. Maybe it goes up one tier.
Yeah.
The playability is closer to there. I think there's something that, really good deck builders are probably going to build something around.
Yeah.
Loopy, there weren't many games that Loopy lost when I was watching. And sometimes Carabas works that way where you win against everything, people playing weird shit. But yeah, I think it's there. The other thing, the art is sick. That is some contrast that we talk about a lot.
The art is nice.
Like the flames in the background, the
and
Death
I love
Troopers
Death
at the
Troopers.
front.
I think
Every
there's
single
something a
time.
bit off about the art of the Death Troopers. I don't know what it is.
So I think it's the helmets. The
There's
helmets
something
look
that I'm just
odd.
like.
The helmets look different and odd to me. The one on the left does. He looks closer to
Yeah.
a stormtrooper, and I don't think they always used to look like
Yeah,
that.
and
I don't
and
know.
the thing with them is they usually like their breathing thing in their eyes more fluo green. It's usually more like, yeah, I don't know. Icon ability, like nobody
I think it'll
cares
be
about Cyborg,
low
but
hundreds. She might still be in that yellow, like 50 to 99. She might be like a
she
$99
might end up,
showcase.
yeah.
If she's, I think she's still under because I think she's going to be a tough nut to crack. I don't know.
Do you think she's under in the 50.99? We can put her at the top.
I think she'd be at the top if she was there.
I think she'll be there for a while before somebody cracks her, and then she might as well.
Yeah.
But again, she's not an iconic character. Nobody's gonna fight to have a slide more.
No.
Like
If she doesn't have the Imperial tag, I'm not looking for her.
That's yes. That I think that. What could I compare her from last set? Like Morgan Elsbeth. She's as iconic as Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
I
Morgan
think
Elsbeth
I
didn't
think
hold
what
that
did
tag. Third sister.
I mean,
We can compare her to Third Sister.
Third Sister. She's at the. What's she at? Actually, let's have a look at that.
I'll pull our next one up while we get into that investigation. C3PO, my friend. I think he's gonna command the price tag. Third Sister's at $53. There you go.
I just put it. Yep.
And
Happy to
that's including that's market price. So yeah, private
Yep.
sale 45. C3PO, my friend, I believe he's gonna be orange.
Do you think this because of playability or
Mm-mm.
iconic?
Mm-mm.
Because the art's great. Color
I think
contrast
it's
looks good.
iconic and art.
It's an
It's that
iconic
this
scene.
is a collector piece.
Yep,
Like that red, like at the
looks good.
back. It's not really red. It's like a Bordeaux. But it's a fuchsia maybe, but it's very nice.
Yeah.
Um, the art the C3PO looks extremely clean. It's like shout out to the artist, very clean.
Mm, mm.
I think he's iconic. I don't know about the playability. Somebody might crack him, but I think he's got some potential. Um,
He does some stuff. I
he
think
does some
it's
stuff.
a bit. It's a bit easy to disrupt. But
I think he's there to be honest.
you think he's more than Bale?
To be honest, probably.
Sorry, less. Sorry, no. Sorry, you think he's less than Bale? I think
Probably
he's
is
more than
more. I
Bale.
think he's probably is more. Like
Yep.
I think he'll be at like 170, 180 for a while, just because of how people are gonna want
Yeah.
C3PO. Like
Yep.
middle-aged men who love Star Wars with disposable income will be like, I need a C3PO, and so the demand's gonna be relatively high. I think he's gonna stay up there for a while.
I agree.
Like we've had some people already say, "Hey guys, if you see C3PO, just hit me up."
Yep.
So
So yeah, no, I agree. Um, I mean, look, week one,
oh
we know he's
oh
gonna be
is
high, and he might stay high for a little while, but I think that's where he settles.
if you have C3PO week one, don't be afraid to ask for half a grand. It might move. Next,
Right?
Padme Amidala. I'm conflicted.
We have gripes. We do. I don't have it right
Uh,
next to me. It's in the lounge room, but I have the leader.
yes. The hyperspace leader, the regular,
Looks phenomenal.
and
You do that art in showcase, and
that's my
I think
thing.
it gains money.
I
I don't like
think
this one as
I think
much.
I like the regular art better. Like she looks stern. She looks like she's
She's
about to
she's
make a
com-
decision.
she's commanding.
Yes, commanding is
She's a
really good. Yes.
commanding presence there.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, she looks conciliatory, and it's kind of not to say that conciliatory is weaker, but it does. She looks like she's trying to, hands are out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to fucking psychoanalyze a piece of art right now, but like she looks more like, she's a bit more
Yeah.
complacent, a bit more, I don't know, supplicating or something.
Yeah, I guess
Whereas
so.
in that hyperspace, she
Compromising.
she looks commanding. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So colors are still good, but again, I think I prefer like look with the foil. It might look better. I hope they make those sun rays foily.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
would look good, but the regular art looks unbelievable. I like the color of the text box. I think it's a nice kind of.
Yep, yep.
I think it goes well with the robe, and purple and yellow contrast really well with one another, so that's really good.
It doesn't pop as much as the one on Satine, but it
Hmm.
still is a nice difference
It's
for
still
sure.
nice. Playability, I think she's gonna be playable. I think she's up there, especially once rotation hits. I think she's gonna replace a lot of those ping leaders, the Cads, uh,
Yep,
the um, the Quinlan,
Quinlan.
and things like that. She's as iconic as they get, I would argue,
Yep.
right? Um, I don't think she's C3PO iconic or as good looking as C3 as the showcase because C3PO has that meme factor as well.
He
You know
does
what
a
I
little
mean?
bit,
You
doesn't
know
he?
what I mean? It's like he's iconic, but it's like everybody was like, "Oh, I want to see 3PO showcase." That's funny.
If this C3PO leader did something with Ewoks, like from Return of the Jedi,
Man,
Scotty would have been
mental.
all over it. It would have been his number one showcase chase of the set for sure. I think
I
she's
think
below
she's
Bale.
okay, but you agree that she's in that tier?
I think so
I
because
think
she's
so.
iconic.
She's
I
playable.
think you're going to pay more. She is playable. I think you're going to pay more for her than you would for a Jabba.
Hmm.
Um, Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think she probably does go above Bale.
Okay, there you go.
She's a bit more playable. I think. I think it's
Way more iconic.
way more iconic than Bale. I think it's not that she's more playable. I think that she's a bit of more of a known factor for her playability. Like her
Uh,
ability is kind of standard. Deal one damage when you do certain things like discard
yeah,
or reveal.
I think
And there's a bit of disclose.
the skill demand is much lower than Bale, which means it appeals to a wider population, so more people will want her. So you'll
Yeah,
just more demand.
And you got to think like it's not just like when you reveal or discard one more cards from your hand because of things you do. It's also
Yeah,
like if you're like if I'm playing Cad and I Bazine a Padme, they
absolutely.
can ping me back
Yep.
like Spark of Rebellion her, like so
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it's pretty good.
Sabe is an interesting one.
You've played a little bit of Sabe, I
I've played
think.
Alyssa. I'm still toying with a version because I want to do a Patreon video for her, but I'm still not hitting exactly what I want. I still gotta make some adjustments. She's fun. I had a good time playing her. Uh, I'm thinking yellow off the top. Like,
She doesn't seem to be hitting as much when I've versed her on Carabast, and I've only played her in yellow and red. I haven't seen any other colors that she's been played in.
yeah, I'm actually. I want to try. I want to try like another color with her. I think I want to try blue just to see if my mind can do something a bit different. But yes, I agree with you that
Yeah,
she's mostly red and yellow.
because like it's in the yellow, like I think it's just her ability. Like you've got to deal the combat damage to base,
Yes,
and that kind of sucks sometimes. Like I'm staring down the barrel of this Sabe, and they want to hit my base, and I'm like, go for it, hit my base, and leave my unit alone, so that I can then
exactly.
trade.
It's a
Like
trap, a little bit.
it feels kind of good, and it's just like sometimes you should to win the game, you should have just killed this unit,
I think she
but
might
you didn't.
be. I think I need to toy around with her with something very overwhelming. A lot of overwhelm
Yeah.
units, so you can do both a little bit. Um,
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see. But what do you think? So playability, I think it's decent. It's definitely like yellow kind of playability. I think she's no worse than any of these guys.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? She's probably better than Leia. She's more playable than
Does
Leia.
Lama Su need to come down?
It might, man. Like it's not gonna be more than Moff. I don't think.
No,
It's
no, I don't
just
think so. I think him and Sabe are probably going to be
like
around the
if we
same.
think about it, would you pay more for a Lama Su or for Satine? You'd pay more for Satine.
I probably, I probably would.
You'd pay more for a Sly More.
Yeah, but is that because she's Imperial and that's my
Yeah,
chase?
maybe you're right. I mean, if your chase was what is it? Where
Camino.
she's Camino and official, I think. I can't see from here.
Yeah,
Um,
he.
yeah, sorry,
He's a he.
he's a he. Uh,
I think he's still going to be over 100 because, like,
it's
yeah,
decently playable. Maybe
yeah,
Clone War fans will like him. Bad Batch
yeah,
fans will like him. I'm not sure.
yeah.
So
But
Sabe,
I think he goes. I think Sabe goes above him
I
though.
think Sabe's art is decent. I like that there's a little droid there because it makes it look like she's really sneaking in.
Mm.
So the little droid on the left, the colors are fine. The art is cool. Um, she's not super iconic, but
No,
I don't know.
I think there's something there. The ability's not bad. Um,
She'll be like one. I think I'm trying to compare her to maybe what was the last set? Uh, like I was gonna say Ahsoka Tano, but probably not. She's probably more playable than Ahsoka, but I don't know. I think she's
what?
kind of like a Barris for some reason. Like the ability looks
Okay.
really good on paper,
Yeah,
but hard like to make it happen. I don't know. Like it's. I think she's there. I don't know what Barris
that's.
is worth this set, but
I think that's a good. Let's have a look. I'll bring that up. That's probably a good comparison. Actually, I kind of did forget about Barris.
Barris probably has a
Market
better
price
looking
is.
showcase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, 100%. Barris is sitting around the 135 mark.
yeah. So I think she'll settle there, like in the 115, 120 maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Think
know.
should still be over 100. She still is a
Yes, and
showcase.
she's playable.
Like,
I think she's
yeah,
somewhat playable, more playable than Barris, most likely.
yep.
Last but not least,
Our first double aspect leader that is not heroic or
Chad
villainy.
DJ. Um,
Benicio del Toro's iconic character in the sequels. I'm still mad about that character, I'm not going to lie, because I love Benicio del Toro. I think he's a absolutely amazing actor. And he kind of just got wasted.
A little
um,
bit, a little bit.
like you get Benicio del Toro on your
They
del Toro
they
on
could only get
your
him for that amount of episodes.
like
They didn't have
seriously,
enough budget
you
for the
could
rest.
you could have done something fucking iconic with this dude, and you just made him that
Um,
dude. But whatever, I digress.
I'm not in love with the moment. Like
No,
he has some cool
I
scenes.
I really one of my favorite scenes of
Let me
his
have a look.
is when they're captured
By the
by Phasma.
stormtroopers. Yeah,
They're captured by Phasma, and he comes out and he gets his like payday, and he's just like, you know,
yeah,
like I kind of like that scene. Like I think it's kind of cool. Like he's dressed up as an Imperial officer. Like he just looks shady. Like and he's right there. He's like he's not really villainy and he's not really heroic. He's just betrayed the bad guys, but he's not really in it because he's a villain and wants the bad guys to win. He's just in it for himself. Um,
yeah. It's. I'm
I don't
not.
know. I don't like that scene. It yeah. It looks. I don't know.
I'm not in love with
It
it.
is what it is.
It's okay. The art looks fine. Like the character
It
itself looks
does. It
fine.
does.
The
The
blue.
background colors, like the brightness and contrast of it,
That's
is kind of
yeah.
nice.
That's fine. Is he iconic? He's he's probably he's 6 out of 10 iconic maybe. Is he
Yeah,
more or less iconic than Bail Organa? Because I think I gave Bail a 6.
I think he's less.
I think he's
So I would
less. A
say
5.
maybe he's a 4 or
4 or
5.
5, yep. 4 or 5 iconic playability. I think there is something there. Somebody will crack it.
Someone will crack
Someone
something.
will crack
Like
it.
he's definitely over 100. You think his Leia's going to be more than him?
I think his skill is so high.
It's going to be
My
high
issue
for
is
sure.
his playability is somewhat there, but his skill demand is high, and he's
And
not.
I've played against him a couple of times. It's super easy to disrupt because if you just keep their units off the board, they
Yeah,
can't use his ability. Kind of does fuck all.
I don't think he's
Yeah,
more than Leia, just because Leia's iconic nature is probably gonna carry some dollars, and the showcase looks better than DJ. I think.
yeah, yeah,
Like the DJ one is a bit bland. It's just him. There's blue. It's like, what's this POV? Why am I on my knees in front of DJ? What's that
yeah,
about? Uh,
yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I think that's safe. I think he's slightly more playable than Mon
Mothma?
Mothma. He's not as iconic as Mon Mothma, I don't think, especially
No,
given
I don't think so.
Andor.
I think this is probably like there's
There,
$5-10
there,
there
there's yeah, I
separating
was gonna
them.
say there's not much dollars in that bracket of 4,
I
but no,
think.
I think
Does anybody need to change? Do you think is he the only bad little dog here?
he is. I think he's the only thing that changes him is if someone cracks an amazing aggro deck with him.
Which we've seen a
Um,
little bit.
we have, so there is a chance that he probably. I think he might need to come up. I think we are being a bit hard on him because I think there is
Remember, this is where
playability
he's
there.
gonna end up.
But is it where? Okay, so hang on. Is this where he's going to end up at the end of this set? Can we, if we mark that as the end point and we come
Yeah,
back at the end of this set and we check it, I'm happy with that.
yeah, I think so.
Post rotation, I think he goes up post
I
rotation.
don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so
You're gonna,
because
we're going to lose a lot of aggro
I
characters. Who do
agree
you
with
think?
you. I just think there'll be more leaders. Like showcases rarely
True.
come back up. There's gonna be a new 18 that come around. People will be more keen to grab. Oh,
True.
like there's this cool looking guy. Like I don't know what it's gonna be, rather than him at the comedy club. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
know. I can't
like,
get past it.
I
Can't get
can't, I
past
can't.
that.
It's the brick wall. It's like it's.
Yep.
Um,
No, let's leave him there. You're right. Let's leave him there.
I think we're decent here. I'm happy. Dedra, I'm happy with her being the 250 plus. Cassian, Pap, I think that'll be good. In the Reds, I'm interested, like where that's going to sit, but I think it's more or less there. I think Cassian will probably be a bit higher. I think He's more similar to Revan than you might think, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Happy to be proven wrong. I'm interested. I think. What's your wild card for what we just put together?
Like what might just blow us all out?
To me, it's C3PO that I think I'm like I don't know. Like C3PO is my massive, massive, massive question mark.
My question mark is Bale.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so many like because if it was just like one or two people that were like, he's amazing,
You're
he's
right.
shit, I'd go, nah, I'll take it all with a grain of salt.
Hmm.
But there is such contrast,
Several,
and there are
yes.
so many people. Like when I'm talking about vocal people in the SWU Oz channel,
Hmm.
MJ Horsey, he
He swears by him.
he swears by Bale, and he's done some stuff. Like I watched him play a game against Scotty, and he beat
Hmm.
Scotty with him. Because you're right, the leader can do some
He
things
can
that
do
if it
some
gets away,
things.
you cannot like. There's little that can stop it. Um, but there are others that are just like, nah, he's trash. E tier leader, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think he's the question mark for me. I think he's the one that's going to be boom or bust. I don't know. Like I actually don't think he will stay orange. I think he will either be high or he'll either be
Yeah.
red or
Yeah.
yellow.
You're right. You're right.
He
You're right.
won't be in those
You're right.
middle
I think you're
tiers.
you're very correct.
But I'd rather leave him there because like
It's a
it could
safer
go
bet.
either way.
Yeah.
It's just like I'll go in the
Um.
middle of the pack.
What's the one you want to pull?
Look, I would be stoked to pull a Yularen
Yep.
because I think it is my favorite of the set. I would love to not
Yep.
have to buy that one. I'd love to pull that
Yes.
one,
That's the
but
thing. Is the pull factor, right?
it is because the thing is, I'm buying Dedra
You're gonna buy the Imperials
regardless
regardless.
because I
Yeah. Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
play it.
She's cool.
It looks sick. She's an Imperial. Same with Yularen. I'm going to buy it regardless because I want this Imperial set. But I will feel great if I crack a Yularen.
Yeah, I wouldn't get as
That
much dopamine cracking Dedra than I would pulling Yularen. I think
yeah.
for me it's
Or
Yularen.
or
I think
Palp.
yeah, I think Yularen and Cassian would give me like a big dopamine kick. I think.
Oh, Cassian would send you over the moon.
Yeah,
I can see the smile on your
yeah.
face if you
I
open a
think
pack
that's
and Cassian's there.
no,
Yeah,
no.
nah,
I'm happy
boy.
with that. So yeah, that should help you to plan your budget for the upcoming set, depending on what you want to play, what you want to collect. Just remember, depending on your budget, take your time on buying showcases. Buying early in the set is not budget friendly. We've done it. Like I bought a Canon relatively early in the set just because I wanted it for my collection. Um, and whether the price held or not, that's not my problem. I just wanted it. I think you guys have to remember that as well. I think some people complain about the price not holding, but you got to know why you're buying as well. Like, are you buying for your collection because you want to play with these things? Like, do you get emotions and feeling out of having these? If you're just buying for the investment, then it's probably not the right game for you. At least not right now. Um, but yeah, I know TV and I get a lot of emotion out of completing our collection and just having characters that we want to play with. So yeah, we spend accordingly.
Well, I remember. You're right. I remember when I got that last Imperial character
Exactly.
for the Imperial set, the dopamine levels were through the roof.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
You have
I think this is a good baseline.
yeah, I think it's good. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you pull any of the Imperials, make sure to DM TV with a reasonable
Not
offer.
in week one
With
because I won't
look,
buy it in week
no.
one.
If it's week one with an offer around what we've said,
Oh,
happily.
if you crack a Yularen and I don't in the first wave of things that I crack, and you say to me, Tivy, I'll sell it for you for 220, I'll buy it off you then and there. Like,
This should be your price
like
line to hit us to hit up the baddest boys with
yep,
your offers. Okay.
absolutely.
Uh,
So just
Go ahead.
the Patreon guys are going to get this a little bit early. So if you are not a Patreon subscriber, why not? Please jump over to Patreon. There are a number of videos that are upcoming and have already been released. So deck tech videos, gameplay videos. Myself and Tebow have already released some.
Inferno 5's coming.
They're super fun. Inferno 5 is coming. Clint's working on some stuff. Lots of good stuff are happening over there. If only to get more of Tebow's thumbnails. I'm telling you now, the $8 a month is worth that alone. But you're going to see at least 8 videos from us extra that you will not see
Yeah.
on our YouTube channel every month. I can tell you it's going to be worth it. We are going to look at sealed techniques. We are going to look at so much more
Yeah.
that is not going to come to this channel, at
That's
least probably not for a while. And certain things won't ever. Like a lot of our site that shall not be named
yeah.
gameplay videos, they're not going to come out onto the YouTube channel. They are only going to sit in Patreon. So if you want to see that stuff, if you want to see some of the theory crafting and deck teching that we work on, this is the place to see it.
And the
Jump over to our
practice.
Patreon.
I think that it's a lot of the way we practice leading up to tournaments. How do we go about picking decks? Okay, well, I'm trying this
Yep.
out. This doesn't work. How, do I make changes or do I drop it? Do I go to something else? There's going to be a lot of that as we get ready for competitive season.
Yep.
Lastly, for me, we spoke showcases, but it's important to store them safely, protect them. In case you haven't seen our pack opening video that we did a few days ago, presents how I store my showcases. I got this new storage system from one of our partners, Pals of Gaming. Cannot recommend them enough to store the showcases. It's absolutely perfect. So head on over through our links. You'll get a discount, and you're gonna get some really truly great products, so highly recommend.
Absolutely. Baddest 10, use that code at checkout. I've just ordered my showcase holder.
Good man.
Mine's in purple. I've gone purple to match my
I
stealth
like it.
case. It's nice.
It's
Look,
nice.
after seeing yours, I was
Yeah.
hesitant to pull the trigger. You sent me yours. I looked at. I'm like, yep, sorted.
Yeah, I think it's
Like
good.
It's a good storage solution if you have lots of showcases like us.
TV, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.